here at the Wiesbaden Wine Fest. Came by myself because husband's out of town and everyone I know has a job but me, so figured I'd come down, try my hand at vlogging for the first time, and just kind of let my husband see what he's missing by being at home right now. So pretty much just about a million of these little wine stands everywhere. Food all over the place. Obviously the setting is absolutely gorgeous. It's much nicer than the last time I came to this festival. Last time I came to this festival, it was about 4 years ago. It was raining like crazy, and it was generally miserable. There was next to no one here, so they were overpouring every glass of wine, so that was a bonus. But yeah, so I'm just kind of exploring. I decided to come during the day because, as you can see, it's not particularly crowded. Give it about 3 or 4 hours, it's going to be absolutely swamped and absolutely ridiculous, and I'm not a big fan of crowds, so let's see what we got over here. I see, oh, the giant pretzels. Fun note, public toilets in Germany at festivals, they're immaculately clean. They're always fully stocked with toilet paper, soap, and all that good stuff. They're actual flush toilets, but you do have to pay for that convenience and cleanliness. So you're looking about 50 cents per toilet trip. But over underneath that white tent, there's these guys walking around with big bags of drinking water on their backs. So I guess they're trying to make sure that people stay hydrated. So all in all, it's really bright. It just smells so good out here. It's ridiculous. And I think I need to find a sausage before I pass out. Then I'll drink some wine. I'll eat. Food first, wine later. Food first, wine later. Okay. Smoked roast beef pasta? Alright, I got distracted from my search for food by a band with a banjo. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's definitely a banjo. It's kind of awesome. Okay, so I splurged on the Flammkuchen with the Serrano ham because I love Serrano ham. The sister city for Wiesbaden is some city in Spain, so I've got a Spanish red wine, I've got Spanish meat on my German pizza, and Italian lettuce. And I'm feeling very multi-national, so this is my dinner review. Can't really beat that. So, a note to self. When you haven't eaten or drank anything all day, maybe don't pick the saltiest thing possible. Flammkuchen is really tasty, but when it's covered in Serrano ham, it is also really salty. So, good news is, one of the things that I particularly wanted to do while I was here was find the one stand that had the actual Spanish wines from actual Spain. And it turns out the very first stand I went to, that's exactly where I ended up. So, yeah, I like to come to these things and pick the oldest wine I can possibly find, which is always inevitably the most expensive as well. My husband can attest to the fact that I have the most expensive taste on the planet. And I tend to always want the most expensive thing on the menu, the most expensive thing in the store. I rarely get them, but I usually want them. So now that I've got some food in me, I plan to explore a bunch of the wines. So anyway, post. And I will try not to buy the most expensive of everything going forward. Right. I just say that I am really, really disappointed that I got here just after 4 o'clock, because that means that I missed the Quackdown brandy balls. I don't even know what that means, but I'm really sad that I missed it because it kind of sounds awesome. I saw this stand and I thought it looked so flippin' schnazzy. I love Sekt. It's with a T at the end because basically just German champagne. And then I see here, it's right here, Spätburgunder Pinot Noir Rosé. This is an extra dry rosé sparkling wine, and I love pink wine. And now I'm just like, do I get the rosé one or do I get the Pinot Noir one? I don't even know. It's a really tough call. Maybe I'll get both. I don't know. But yeah, we'll we'll see what happens here because there's just so many to choose from. So, so I went with the red, even though it's totally still pink, because look at these glasses, and apparently it's a silver medal winner. If I zoom in on that, so I mean seriously, look at this place. They got like orchids everywhere. Focus, orchids everywhere, and these baskets all over. So it's pretty cool. Get cold. Oh, that's so nice. I mean, I'm probably gonna get the other one anyway, but this one's good to start. So. Alright, so we're up to glass number 3 now. I had to try the Weissherbst, which is considered a rosé. It's so pale and pretty. Look at the glass. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And I don't feel like moving because sitting is good. So drink this and then maybe get some more food. So that's the cathedral right there behind me. I have no idea if this angle is any good or not because I'm using my point and shoot, which is not exactly great for this kind of stuff. Probably can't hear a word I'm saying anyhow. So at this point I am, let's see, I think I already said it, 3 glasses in. I think I just was taking a shot of my boobs just now, and now my forehead. This place just keeps going. It just goes on and on and on. I feel like I should take a break since I just had 2 glasses of sparkling wine. I think I might get some fries and just eat something for right now. Alright, so this is pretty much my favorite thing ever. It's basically an udder of mustard you put on your sausage. So this is a Käsewurst. Basically, I'm not sure if it's a bratwurst or I don't know if it's beef or pork. I'm honestly not sure, but it's some kind of sausage with cheese built in. Put that in a crispy piece of bread with some mustard on it. It's pretty much the best thing ever.
Relativ schwer zu verstehen ist. Aber wir haben Besuch auch aus Belgien. Auch ganz viele Leute sind uns nachgefahren. Und da freuen wir uns sehr drüber. Also ihr könnt das jetzt noch verstehen, oder? Ja, gut, okay, also zumindest manche. Ja, wie gesagt, viel Spaß. Hoppappers. Gut. Und mein Name ist Miss Piggy.
Okay. There's 9 people from Belgium applauding. There's about 1,000 German people watching us and doing nothing at all. I don't know if you understand me. Do you understand me? You understand me? You understand me?
One.
There's 2 ladies there on the table. Yeah? You understand me as well? Super.
Es ist schwierig.
Come on, tell me please.
So at this point, I am on the search for something at least 15 years old. Last time I was here, I found a wine that was as old as I am, which is frankly pretty damn old. But I'm having trouble finding much earlier than 2009. I found a stand with a wine from 1990 something, but it was $9.50 for 0.1, which is basically a half glass. So, I think I might be in one. Now I just gotta pick one. As you can see, it's significantly more crowded now. Entschuldigung. I am struggling to get through the crowd at this point, but you know, that's what happens when the sun starts going down. Bells in the church are tolling. It's pretty much turned out to be a pretty awesome night. So here's what we're looking at for a crowd right now. And this is my cue to start going home because now it's just too damn crowded. I don't like it when it's this crowded. it'd be okay if I was here with people, but being by myself, there's no point in dealing with this much of a crowd. So I'm gonna head home and edit this video and have some dinner and go to bed. Awesome. So I've just now realized as I crossed that last street, it took me until I got to the other side of the street and the girl was done talking to me for me to realize that she had said to me, haben Sie gefilmt? Which means, were you filming? Which I didn't realize she was saying until I was about, I don't know, 20 yards past, so. This is why, for the most part, I tend to walk around with earphones in my ears because, generally speaking, if I ignore someone, they assume I just can't hear them because I have music on, as opposed to the fact that I'm just ignoring them because I actually have no idea what they're saying.